It is great to have you back here at CoinSuri's channel. At long last, Bitcoin's price is starting to go up, and it's already up 1.6%. Daytime totals exceeding 44,000, so, what's the plan? We are losing almost 0.5% as XRP rises 5.7% and Ethereum stays the same. When XRP reaches 68 cents, do you believe it will begin to stand on its own 2 feet? Personally, I'd bet on that. When polka dots are up more than 20% and Coin Lady is thrilled, you know Cardano is up 26%. Still running strong, Algorand managed a respectable little increase of 17.8% for the day, coming close to 20 cents. In order to find out, look at you, spending only 10 cents on something. We have an incredible deal here. We should not rejoice about this. Surveying the landscape as a whole, these 9 maneuvers provide no use. At this time, our hope is that Bitcoin ETF will be approved. Everyone who has kept up with the cryptocurrency industry knows that anything may happen at any time, hence, we are patiently waiting to see what happens in the first quarter of 2024. Take it all in, the lush landscape is only a preview of what's to come. We will, in due time, embark on this journey. Additionally, this may mark the tipping point. Nonetheless, all will become clear as we progress. The important ones can now be addressed. It looks like the SEC will accept the ETF, but whenever our immediate fate is in their hands, my heart falls. Regarding those reptiles, I have considerable reservations. Aside from that, there are plenty of things happening in the first quarter of 2024. The overall health of the global economy is something we will simply have to wait and see. To the contrary, everything are looking good thus far. I find this article about Ripple's global payment coverage of their cross-border payment system to be rather interesting. From payments.com, here is something. The improved Ripple payments, formerly RippleNet, not only make payments faster, but they also provide businesses access to the blockchain. This update broadens consumers' access to the traditional payout marketplaces and Ripple's worldwide network of more than 70 coins. Providing with this vital component, a single onboarding process can provide nearly full global payout coverage. As a result, this has been seeing explosive growth. The fact that it doesn't affect XRP's price is funny to many. But they're doing something special here, and it will pay off in the end. At the moment, this is what excites and fascinates me. One further way that Ripple Payments improves the product's performance is by integrating with Ledger's own decentralized exchange, XRP. So, the ducks on board will provide liquidity. For what seems like a lifetime, I have been rambling on and on over the decentralized exchange, its relevance, and its potential future relevance. Finally, they're starting to put that power to good use. After next week's meeting to go over Daniel's plans, I think he'll finally stop obstructing our ambitions and give his approval to that DREC if we include AMs. But I think it, once put into action, will have far-reaching consequences down the road. The total supply of money on the chain will increase. This feature will be integrated onto the XRP ledger first, distinguishing it from numerous other chains that utilize decentralized exchange. To me, that is the most important consideration. Or you may utilize it to source liquidity for your transactions. It's just going to be another decentralized pool of liquidity. I think the XRP ledger will have a lot of trouble with adding stable currency. My heart desires to see USDC circles added to the ledger, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, when exactly will we see USDT, Tether, and the other big dogs arrive, or will they introduce new stable coins? You know, that's the reason. At this very moment. Upon initial observation, its diminutive stature evokes images of Mickey Mouse. A steady pilot, though, can sense the ripples in the plows and finish the job. I think this is a huge step forward, even though it's young. Using the dollar-pegged Palau stable coin, 160 volunteers spent $100 at participating retailers over 3 months. So, this isn't where we conduct all of our business. Given the small size of this nation, your cheers would be in vain. I remain of the opinion that this is monumental. Ripple was a part of a proof-of-concept trial that tested those features for 3 months using the XRP Ledger's central bank digital currency CBDC platform. The Ministry of Finance also recruited 160 government workers to volunteer. They were each given 100 PSE to spend at participating local stores. Customers may use their phones or QR codes to input their wallet addresses and make purchases at participating retailers that accepted XRP Ledger. Merchants were the only ones who could convert PSCs into US dollars, which are the official currency of Palau. An elite US bank, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, gave $220,000 to secure these PCs. Significant problems persist despite the low stakes and small number of players. In this next stage, we will once again make use of the FDIC collateralized stable coins on the XRP ledger. Furthermore, once it is successful, they will definitely extend its application to other domains. Although being able to climb is the end aim, this is an excellent intermediate step. On top of that, we've never encountered anything similar before. Palau can eventually become a world leader in its field if it continues to collaborate with governments. Everywhere you look, there are digital IDs, digital bank accounts, digital organizations, digital addresses, and more. As we witnessed with Binance, a digital business selling digital things and making some substantial, real money, it was totally online and had no borders or physical place. You won't need a physical location to conduct a business with Palau. Because of Nance's problems, I anticipate that many will roll their eyes, but that's the nature of government business. It is not necessarily detrimental for a firm to have the capability to track financial activities and even prevent consumers from using the platform. Similar to what Binance accomplished, you may attain global reach while minimizing expenses by putting up different compliant entities. There are a lot of businesses who see this as the future. And places like Palau will facilitate its occurrence. During their recent in-person meeting with the SEC, Fidelity discussed a Bitcoin spot fund and provided details regarding their ETF development process. This is on a whole new level. We've never seen anything like it before. It is somewhat unnerving that we are now communicating with the SEC quite the opposite. We aren't dealing with some random yahoos here. These are some big names in the financial sector who are blocking their way. On this occasion, it seems like they will be successful, but failure will still occur at some point. That is what we have in mind. As a matter of fact, it is key. They seem to have what it takes to close the deal this round, though, and they're working closely with the SEC to make it happen. Unlike Gemini or anybody else previously. You should brace yourself because it will be shocking. Assuming it is not completed. If that's the case, then the disagreement will likely center on custody and be handled promptly upon denial. Oh no, JP Morgan is back at it again with Jamie Dimon's foolish assertions. Eventually, Bitcoin ETFs and a plethora of other cryptocurrency ETFs will be available. Here we can see his critique of JP Morgan and his statement on how he would end Cryptus if he could. The fine is $39 billion, which is almost as bad as CZ's own penalties, and they have their own token, too, so it's obvious he's wearing 2 sets of pants. Put them out of your mind. We also count Gary Gensler among the most significant crypto people of 2023. He's a fan of reptiles. The coin counter must be grateful, he said. Though he uses his influence for evil purposes, he does have some. He is just driving me insane, and I cannot wait to finally free myself of him. That will be apparent to us when the moment is right. Maybe the following one will be far worse. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Your like and subscription would mean the world to me. Catch you later, farewell.